All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. Now, today I did inform you that we're going to be starting a new module, the Natspec Docstring module. So let's dive right in. So in this section, we'll be going over the concept of Natspec Docstrings and how to implement them into our smart contract. Now, if we learned a little more about immutables and constants, let's level up our code base to make it look more professional and be more gas efficient with these new concepts. First off, before we even get to immutables and constants, let's level up our information at the top of our smart contract. It will look a lot better if we use docstring type comments for our information. Remember, text in between two sets of three quotes will be classified as comments. This saves us from having to put a hashtag on every single line because every single line of code in between the two sets of three quotes are comments. Now this is what we should have. This is what we should have after we update our information at the top of the smart contract. Let's go down so I can show you. So you can see here we have our three quotes, and then we have our three quotes top and bottom. Everything in between here is a comment, as you can see, as it is colored out. Now notice that everything in between the quotes is orange, which is another color for comments. Also notice that we added a new piece of information to our lineup, which will be labeled notice. This notice will let people know the purpose of this smart contract or what the purpose of this smart contract is. Now note, all of our labels, pragma, license, title, author, notice are known as Natspec metadata. This is a way to provide documentation to our smart contracts. It is known as the Ethereum Natural Language Specification Format, or Natspec for short. Let's move down a little bit more. Now, there are lots of tags or labels that we can use other than the ones that we use in our label or NatSpec so far, but we're going to stick with the ones we have. Notice, Pragma is not a valid NatSpec. That's why it is outside of the NatSpec comments, and it has a hashtag to comment it out on its own. That's where we're going to leave it at. Let me go back over real quick so I can show you. So as you can see here, we have our Pragma, which is the version of Pragma we're going to be using. Pragma version 0.4.0 is commented out on its own, as you can tell here by the hashtag. But all of our other metadata are going to be inside of the doc strings. As you can see, it's orange and it's in between the three sets of quotes. So that's where we're going to leave it at right now. This is just an introduction to the module. So we're going to take it nice and slow. And of course, we will pick it up tomorrow. And I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.